So, with all these motions that we've seen being filed in the past week, the obvious question is, what's the judge going to think of these motions? Can we expect a decent judge who's going to throw these motions out and look at this defense lawyer as being a little bit too overzealous? So I wanted to dig into that a little bit and find out a little bit about the judge who is presiding over both Stearns' cases. And what I'm going to share is a brief bio, and then also something that I found in WordPress, which reads a bit like a promotional type thing, but I'm happy to go with that if it's true. So let's have a look and find out who Judge Keith Carsten is. Okay, so let's start with his education. He has Bachelor of Arts from the University of Florida, and he is a Juris Doctor from Stetson University College of Law. In other words, the guy has a doctorate. He is highly educated, which is always a good sign. Okay, so judicial assignments. We have from 2023 to current. He is the Administrative Circuit Judge of Osceola County Circuit and County Courts. For the past 5 years, let's say, 2020 to now, Circuit Judge, Osceola County Circuit Criminal, Juvenile Delinquency and Jimmy Rice Act. So he's quite an active individual. 2022, Associate Administrative Judge, Osceola County Circuit Criminal, Juvenile Delinquency and Jimmy Rice Act again. 2018 to 2019, Circuit Judge, Orange County Civil. 2015 to 2017, Circuit Judge, Orange County Criminal. So definitely a long history in residing over criminal cases. 2013 to 2014, Circuit Judge, Osceola County Unified Family Court. I like that he comes from a family court background. I think that's going to mean that he will have sympathy towards our girl, hopefully. Let's see what else we can find out about him. So if you go onto YouTube and do a search for Judge Keith Carsten, then one of the cases that'll come up is one that I'm not familiar with, but it is one of a man called Anthony Todd, who basically murdered his wife, 3 kids and family dog. And Judge Carsten basically gave him maximum sentences for those. I think there was a bit of a kerfuffle because he only added 1 year on that for killing the family dog, which I think is pretty piss poor. It should be longer than that. But then I guess at the end of the day, he has got multiple life sentences. The death penalty wasn't actually on the table for that case, so we can't comment on, well, we can't use this as a template for how things might go for Stearns in terms of that. But it is reassuring to know that he is willing to give the tough sentences if necessary. Now, this reads like a bit of a promotional piece, I will say, but I think it at least gives us some degree of his background and what we might be able to expect from him. So, in the judicial landscape of Florida's Ninth Circuit, Judge Keith Carsten stands as a prominent figure known for his commitment to upholding justice and interpreting the law with diligence. That sounds promising. His tenure on the bench has been marked by a steadfast dedication to fairness, legal expertise, and community involvement, making him a respected authority in the state's legal system. Judge Carsten's career trajectory exemplifies a blend of legal acumen and public service, graduating with honours, and then he embarked on a legal career that prepared him for the complexities of the courtroom. Prior to his appointment to the bench, Judge Carsten built a robust reputation as an attorney known for his thorough understanding of both civil and criminal law. I think this case is in good hands. Let's keep reading. And even if this is a fluff piece designed to make him look good, it sounds truthful. Anyway, moving on. Upon assuming his judicial role in the Ninth Circuit, Judge Carsten brought his extensive legal background to bear on a wide range of cases, from civil disputes to criminal trials. Colleagues and legal professionals have noted his approachable demeanour, coupled with a keen intellect, attributes that have earned him admiration within the legal community. Okay. You're not going to be highly regarded within the legal community if you are not a firm-handed, fair judge. So I think this is looking promising. Beyond his courtroom duties, Judge Carsten has actively engaged in initiatives aimed at enhancing judicial transparency and accessibility. He has been a vocal advocate for judicial education and community outreach, participating in programs designed to educate the public about the judicial process and legal rights. Well, that is also good because he's going to have extensive knowledge about the judicial process, which means that these motions that this lawyer's been putting forward to do with orders for the jury, he will know precisely what the actual laws are there, and will hopefully throw those motions out. Judge Carsten's rulings reflect a balanced perspective rooted in deep respect for the law and its application to real-world scenarios. His decisions are guided by a commitment to fairness, ensuring that each case is adjudicated with careful consideration for all relevant factors and precedents. So while this lawyer is quoting all these precedents and quoting all these textbooks and everything, sounds like this guy knows his stuff. So he's not going to be hoodwinked by a bunch of documents, a bunch of motions that are just full of precedents that are probably utterly irrelevant. In addition to his judicial responsibilities, Judge Carsten is known for his contributions to legal scholarship and professional development. He has authored articles and delivered lectures on various legal topics, contributing to the ongoing discourse within the legal profession. So that basically means that he's not some old fogey that just goes to work, puts on his court robes, walks into the courtroom, judges for the day, and then goes home. This guy is quite active. It sounds like he is continuing to upskill himself. He is continuing to maintain his knowledge of current legal issues, and that's definitely a win. So as Florida's Ninth Circuit continues to navigate evolving legal challenges and societal changes, Judge Keith Carsten remains a steadfast pillar of integrity and competence. His tenure exemplifies the judiciary's crucial role in safeguarding rights, promoting justice, and maintaining public trust in the legal system. So far, what I'm hearing is a description of a judge who is quite ethical, quite knowledgeable, quite well read, well aware of precedents, etc., and highly regarded. So I'm hoping this is all a positive for Maddie. Okay, I was almost going to not worry about reading this last part because it's just one of those little in conclusion type things which doesn't really add any additional information, but I might as well. In conclusion, Judge Keith Carsten's tenure in Florida's Ninth Circuit underscores his unwavering commitment to justice, legal expertise and community engagement. His contributions to the legal profession and dedication to upholding the rule of law serve as a testament to his impact on the judicial landscape of the state. So, even if I didn't think that these motions were utterly absurd and unlikely to go anywhere, I do get a sense that this judge is highly experienced. He's not someone who's going to take some lawyer who's just been made public defender telling him how to do his job, because clearly he's been working as a judge for 10 years. He knows the system. He's helped with professional development. He's basically, by the sounds of it, upskilling himself on a regular basis and involved in all areas of the legal system. So I think Maddie is in safe hands with this judge. I haven't found any... I did look at that case that I mentioned earlier on. The only video I found was a woman doing a victim impact statement. I was hoping to find a video of him handing down a sentence. And, you know, maybe someone else will be able to find something and share it. But I do get a sense that this guy is a professional and that these motions are not going to go anywhere with this particular judge. So let's cross our fingers and just watch and see how many more of these motions come out and what happens with them. It'll be interesting to see the response from the prosecution. Now, I haven't actually looked at the state prosecutor yet, but I believe that someone mentioned that he was the prosecutor in the Sarah Boone case, in which case he's not going to be messing around. So on that note, just a quick video. Hopefully this has put a few minds at rest. I feel positive, but I also feel that these motions are just that. They are motions. This lawyer is just throwing whatever she can at the wall to see what sticks. Very little of what she is putting out there actually sounds like it is actually very sound legally at all. I must admit, a lot of it makes me really angry, but I really don't think that it's going to hold water. So on that note, thanks for listening. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Also, help me to keep my channel out in the algorithm. Having had that little break with my broken shoulder, I'm now finding that my videos aren't getting seen by that many people. So if you can help me out by hitting the like button, also leave a comment below. What are your thoughts? Do you think this guy sounds like we can hopefully rely on him? Have you come across any cases that he has presided over? And let me know if you've come across any judgments made by him, or if you've come across any coverage of him by other creators, because I'm definitely curious to find out as much as possible about this judge. So thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Times